This group has taught me so much in terms of I realize that there's three kinds of people. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who say what happened. But this group made something happen. This is a good group. But as I look to my right, that team over there, they believe in you. Before you leave tonight, make sure you have that special teacher. Remind them how much they influence your life. Now, it's business at hand. It is indeed a great honor and privilege tonight that Patricia Ferguson is our guest speaker. When asked to speak tonight, she responded to our invitation with expressing speed and enthusiasm. I know she will convey a rewarding and stimulating message, but before she does, please allow me to share with you a notable accomplishment. She's a native of Berkeley County, a renowned speaker, teacher, expert facilitator, prolific writer, and organizer. She was the first black female elected to Berkeley County Board of Commissioners and the first black female candidate for the North Carolina Senate in her district. She is a government appointee commission member of both the North Carolina Partnership for Children and the North Carolina Volunteerism and Community Service. She is a recipient of the National Association for Advanced Culture and Student Fund Award, the Walmart Longtown Leadership Award, Missionary Service Kenya Africa Award, and the Delta Senior State Elizabeth Service Award. Ms. Ferguson has completed her doctoral study work in strategic studies at Regent University of Virginia. She received her master's degree at Pitt State University in Ohio and her undergraduate degree from Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. She is married to Dr. Ferguson, who I think is back, and they have two wonderful grown children, Joshua and James. She is the daughter of the Deacon and Deaconess Everett and Maddie Little School, and the granddaughter of the late Paul Rankin and his wife Evan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my pleasure to introduce Patricia Ferguson.
Thank you so much. Thank you. If you can only imagine, I'm really lost for words. I've had an opportunity for the last half hour or so just to stand out front and to watch all of you come in. And I know a lot has been said about my accomplishments, which I owe to nobody but God and amazing parents and grandparents. And I've spoken a lot of places, but I can tell you that out of all the exciting things that I've been blessed to do, you guys are just the best, and I am so honored to have been asked to come tonight and to just say a few words. Dr. Britt and I were joking in the hallway because I've known to be long-winded, and I said to her, I said, they just want to go party. You know, they just want to just let loose and come across this stage and get their diploma and just go have fun with family. And I know it's true, okay? Yeah. If I'd work as hard as you and I have, and if I had a commencement speaker like me, I'd say, hurry up, say what you're gonna say so we can go on with family and everything. And I'm gonna try really hard to do just that. I'm gonna really probably divert a lot from what I've prepared here and just give you my heart. I just want so much to give you my heart, and the first thing of my heart is to say how proud I am of this moment. And I know you're saying, you don't understand, you ain't as proud as me. You have no idea that I know I'd make it, but let me tell you, I have a glimpse inside of what it takes and the tenacity that is required to accomplish great things. And I just want to also, I know it's your night, graduates, but applaud all of you, the teachers and everybody. Let me tell you, I know I am a former teacher. And so I know what it all means. And so to Dr. Ann Britt and Jerry Griffin, thank you so much for thinking about me and asking me to come tonight. And I've already told you how excited I am, but I won't be put before you very long. But tonight, I want to say something to all of you. You are not just a graduate. You're what I call a radical graduate. Not just any kind of graduate, but a radical graduate. Why do I say that? You have graduated at a time in history like none other. You have access to so much information. So much information that you can collapse the world with the click of anything, and you've transformed yourself from rural Martin County or Berkeley County and to other places. But here is the deal. You've got to do something with all of that power. All of the power that you have access to, you've got to do something with it. You've got to move from your famous YouTube video, be it Beyonce or whoever you're listening to, and your Facebook pages where you're just being proud of kids and grandkids and friends. It was really meant to do so much more, and I'm challenging you as a radical graduate to do just that. At this time in history, I know that some of you are already possibly having challenges with family and friends. Some of them saying things like, you're changing. You don't talk the way you used to talk or act the way you used to act. And that should be their expectation. And I'm saying to you, don't let that bother you, because I'm telling you something. They're watching your life. And they're saying you're different because you are different. You are supposed to be different. It is their expectation, no matter how much they hassle you, no matter how much they tell you you're changing. And in that, you should say, an education is transformative. It is supposed to do that, and I think your teachers would say the same, that we need to see some differences in you. So I want to say to you again how proud I am of you and how blessed and more enriched our community and our state and our nation, our world is because of your decision to get a degree and for your decision to keep going. Do I get an amen? Amen. Can I get a stronger amen than that? Amen. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Now is the time not to stop, but to simply keep going. You have achieved greatness tonight on so many levels. If you've been watching the headlines recently, and I'm hoping you are watching the headlines, like all of that connectivity that you have and access to all the news sources all over the world in other countries. I'm sure you're every morning dialing in, right? All that new learning you got, I'm sure. But with that, headlines in the United States and in North Carolina are pointing fingers at communities that are in lack or in poverty and need and saying you've got to do something different. Well, I want everybody to put your hands together for these graduates tonight because they've proven that they've done something different. I am so tired of hearing that we have small goals and we're not doing anything in rural places, and I beg to differ. I challenge them to come tonight and look at all the faces I see, and then they say, well, families don't support them and friends are not interested. I want everybody to look around this room and dare anybody to tell you that you don't have the support that you need to move to the next level, because you do. Give yourself a hand clap. Your supporters are here because they believe that there's greatness still locked inside of you. They do not believe that you exhausted it with this degree. They're here to simply tell you, okay, next, and next, and next, and next. We can say to the policymakers that we are indeed trying everything we can do to make a difference, and now we're telling them, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Now it is your turn. I've mentioned the word expectation, how others expect you to say and act differently, even if they hassle you. But you know what else? I hope you really get this as well. Some of you are saying, oh, how excited it's going to be. I'm going to take my diploma and I'm going to frame it. In fact, you've already located a place on the wall at the house, and you know where it's going to go, and you've got friends going to come through over the weekend and celebrate and do all kinds of cool things. You're going to post it on Facebook, and you may even do a YouTube clip. I'm sorry, you've already done the YouTube clip. Well, maybe you're going to do another YouTube clip. And you're going to post the pictures that you have right now. But guess what? I want to shove you a little bit more tonight and say to you, your degree is not just all about making life better for you and your family, paying bills, getting caught up on bills, and shopping. It's more than that. Now, I want you to also know I'm not going to argue the point, because I know one thing. You better pay some bills and you better provide for your family. But really, you're going to find that life really requires even more of you. And I know you're probably saying, oh, please, don't let anybody else ask anything else of me. My God, my God, my God. I'm balancing babysitters with gas prices and cars and transportation and trying to get a job, better job, some job, any job. And now you're saying, I've got more responsibility. Well, I'm not just speaking to you. I'm speaking to everybody under the sound of my voice. Oh, yeah, I'm going to cut it down real fast. My brother said, okay, now you've been talking for a bit. Keep the time on me. But all of us are going to have to do that. I want to challenge you tonight to desire more than better wages and all of that. What I really want you to do is to have a desire to exhaust every gift and talent God has given you to make life better, and use some of your awesomeness to make all kinds of things better. So what am I telling you is this. With your degree comes responsibility beyond you and your family. You are expected to have a broader view of life and what it means to be in community. I want to say that again. You have an education act, and you got a paper to prove it. You are then expected to have a broader perspective on what it means to be in community. Your life touches other lives, and it is time for you to say, hey, look up, listen carefully. My degree is not just for wall hanging and career advancing. It has awakened me to the world, this nation, county, community, to its needs, and they all need me and all of my unique skills and gifts, because no two people are alike, and your unique skills are needed. I'm going to move on through this and begin to wrap this up. I want to make this comment, and I told someone I was going to make it. I am not, and this is interesting because I believe in education. I've had my share of it and still learning. But I am convinced tonight, I've got to say this to you. It doesn't matter what you scored to be here tonight. It is not important. What is important is that you are here, and in a few minutes you're going to walk across this stage. Some people, that little thing inside your head will convince some of you, because you did not score the top of your class and you scored at the bottom of your class, that you are not as relevant or as important as the person that scored high. I'm here to serve you. Notice that is not true. That is not the truth. You are as relevant as anyone in this room, including everybody behind me and everybody sitting to the right of me. You are as relevant. Some people say I'm not a teenager anymore. So I ask the question, what is the ideal age for making a difference? I'm just really curious. What is that ideal age for making a difference? There is no ideal age. I'm looking for one piece here. Charles Ramsey 2 days ago discovered a man of no reputation, scorned in the media as being uneducated and without the diplomacy of a politician or the acumen, the intellect of a scholar. Yet he understood what it meant to love one's neighbor as oneself. As he reached out to help, not knowing the magnitude of that reach, he reached into time and pulled out 4 suffering and abused girls in Cleveland, Ohio, who had gone kidnapped and missing. They were not concerned about the color of his skin. They were not concerned about the money in his bank account. They were not concerned about his background. All they knew, these girls simply wanted to be free. And he was chosen from our God. This gentleman, no reputation, no police officer, no emergency person, but an everyday person struggling with everything in him to make a difference in his own life, probably questioning his own existence. Lord, why am I here? I'm just a no good bum that goes to McDonald's and grabs a sandwich, and I have no real significance, none whatsoever. And then the good Lord shows up to show him that I determine that, not man. I determine your significance and not man, because I'm convinced that if we waited for legislative acts, that they would have been too tied up in partisan politics to notice that the girls were even in trouble, and they would still be in bondage. As I close tonight, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. And that is, I'm the daughter of a single teen mom. Any single teen moms in the building? Any single teen moms? Okay, any daughters of single teen moms? Your mom was a single parent. Any? Oh, I'm loving these statistics if they're not. Yay! Well, I am the daughter of a single teen mom, raised by two amazing grandparents with a 4th and 7th grade education. Neither of them had an opportunity to sit where you're sitting tonight. But if they had that opportunity, they would be here sitting there with their cap on. And this would have been many years ago. But what they did is they imparted to me a will and a desire to learn. And they did everything they could to encourage me, just as the family and friends are gathered tonight to encourage you. They are showing up to say to you that there is no impossibilities in your life and that everything is important and possible. It is now your responsibility to grab the mantle and say, I can run just a little faster and just a little further because somebody believed in me. I'm telling you, it makes all the difference in the world. And I thank all of you for coming out and supporting them so much. So when you talk about Twitter and Facebook and all of those pieces, as I close, be reminded, just as much as they're fun, they can also hurt you. Be very, very, very careful on what you post and what you say and the friends that you post with. Because your employers really can demand not only your Facebook page account, but your password as well. Because they're investing in you and you represent the face of their company, and thereby they want to make sure that you represent what they represent and you're not just perpetrating the front to walk in the door to get a job. Be very, very, very careful. There was a study that was a book written that's called How to Ruin Your Life in 40. And I'm going to ask everybody in this room to make sure you buy a copy. I just found out about this book about a week ago, and it changed my life. And I ain't 40, believe me. I'm past that. But it said, but the basic of the book is this. I'm hoping all of you understand that you have also a responsibility to your teammates, as I call them, or your class. Your responsibility is just not to you and your family and your friends, but it is also to this class. And what this particular book in chapter 2 said was this. There was a gentleman talking to his future son-in-law, and they were talking about starting strong and finishing strong. And in that, he was given a challenge to take a look at all the people he went to school with. And he was to see how many of them made it, meaning that they may had a strong start, hit a few bumps in the road, but they got back up, and then they finished strong. And what they discovered is that 1 in 10 people actually end up finishing strong. And what he would do in the back of his book, he had all, like you guys have a rostrum of all the graduates, you would take this and put it on your refrigerator or make copies of it and put it around your home. And every time you hear that one of you guys didn't make it, I want you to mark the name through it. I'm believing God that none of you are ever crossed off the list. Because what that says to you is that I've got to be willing to struggle a little longer. I've got to be willing to struggle a little bit longer. Listen, I love you guys so much. I'm so appreciative of all of you. Go out and party some for me, but the kind of partying I do is always safe. No drinking and driving. Hello, everybody. No drinking and driving, please. But just go out and have a super, super good time. I love you guys. I'm looking to read about you in a newspaper about great things you're doing for yourself, your family, and your class, and this school. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll come. God, yes, God. Woo! 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 Woo!
To be awarded by the Martin Community College Foundation Board to GED graduates. So the first one I'd like to announce, I'd like this person to stand up and come forward. Christy Beacher.
Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is awesome.
With a scholarship of $500.
Oh my.
Chris plans to enroll this fall in medical assisting at Martin Community College. Chris's dream is not only to become successful in life, but to make a difference in the lives of others as a medical assistant. So this time, I'd like to hand you your slide.
Oh. That is so nice.
The foundation would also like to award another scholarship. So this time, I would like to ask Michael Drew to stand up. Come on up.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome.
The Martin Community College Foundation would also like to honor GED graduate Michael Drew with a scholarship of $500.
Wow.
Michael plans to attend Martin Community College in the fall. He has an overwhelming urge to further his education and thus make a better life of his wife and children.
Oh,
Let's congratulate him.
that is so beautiful. Congratulations.
The foundation encourages all graduates to further their education. To support this effort, each graduate will receive a certificate, which empowers them to enroll in one course at Martin Community College absolutely free.
Wow.
This certificate will be presented in the family room at the conclusion of this ceremony. In addition to the scholarships being given by the Martin Community College Foundation, we have two other scholarships that are being given by some fans. The first scholarship is the Woman Fanning Scholarship of $500. And at this time, I would like Tashini Ross to stand up and come forward.
Awesome.
It's my pleasure to award the GED graduate Tashini Ross the Woman Fanning Scholarship of $500. We have big plans. Tashini plans to enroll in Martin Community College, earn an associate degree, and transfer to East Carolina University.
Wow.
Where he will pursue his dream of becoming a math teacher and a coach.
You know what? Oh,
This family scholarship was established by William C. Woolman III as a way to honor his parents and family. All who were
my
educated
husband and I are doing next year.
This is the 11th year the Woolman Scholarship has been
From
awarded
student converted.
and graduation community. So, got one more guy. We also have what is known as the Gene and Jeannie Rogers Scholarship. At this time, I would like for Crystal Brown to stand up and talk about it.
I know. She's a very good female. Very good female. You can't find him any better. You can't find him any better. I love G. I don't know his wife as well. I just know him because he's a legislator, and I was at the same time a legislator.
It is my pleasure to award GED graduate Crystal Brown the Gene and Jeannie Rogers Scholarship in the amount of $500. Crystal plans to enroll at Washington College and pursue a degree in equine technology. This degree will prepare her for the future in the equine industry and allow her to pursue her passion of working with horses. This scholarship was established by Mr. and Mrs. Gene Rogers after Mrs. Rogers returned from the Institute of Representative in 2002. This is the 11th year this scholarship has also been awarded as well. Congratulations.
That is so great.
This evening, graduates, you have communicated a very special message, saying to all your families and friends that yes, I am. Together we celebrate you, remembering your hard work and your dedication.
Yes.
This evening is not a closure.
No.
It is the opening of all of your new windows of opportunities. Best wishes to each of you for a great future. Graduations are always special, especially for families, and even more so special when families accomplish goals together. This evening, graduating together, husband and wife team.
Oh.
Herlena and Maria Court.
Oh my. Woo! That is so awesome. Oh. Woo! I wish I had my camera ready.
Also graduating as family, Antonio Spell and Kelvin Lawrence.
Oh, that is awesome. To God be the glory.
And then a 5-team family.
Oh my.
Stepfather Dallas Warren, stepdaughter John McGill, and their family Michael Garden, Thaddeus Robertson, and Michael Boyd.
Woo! Wow.
Graduates, now the highlight of the evening, and the moment we all have been waiting for. This evening presenting the diplomas will be Ms. Jackie Gillum, Chair, Martin Community College Board of Trustees. And Dr. Ann Grigg, President, Martin Community College. Families, I know that you are excited. If you would respect each person so that their families and friends can hear their names called. Please do not interrupt our photographers who are taking pictures close to our stage. Thank you. Will the 2013 graduating families please stand and approach the podium?
I would, because I know you. I know you. Because I know you. This is just so amazingly awesome. This is just, that many, that is an amazing number. You know this, right?
We're the fourth smallest community college. We're number 41 in the state of GED graduates. Out of 58 community colleges. We're the fourth smallest when it comes to graduates. We're number 41. This year, you might move up with that.
This is just so amazing. So proud. Oh, so proud. Congratulations. It must feel so good. It's got to feel good.
That's like you said, it's the beginning.
Sharona Bazemore.
Man, oh man, oh man. That's an amazing thought. So it was a stepdad and 4 stepkids.
Did you give him that tie?
No, but I'm going to get him. I mean, he plays the piano by ear. He should hear.
Oh my God.
He is phenomenal. He plays the guitar, drums, and piano. He plays, I mean, you would not, you don't play by music. Play by ear. You are the song that plays.
No, don't go down there. No. Shoo. No, she's got to go that way. Oh, is that what happened? Oh my goodness. No. Yeah, there you go. Because I saw a falling happen there.
Catherine Cherry. Michael Kofi. Montreal Kofi.
That is just so awesome. Oh my God.
Brenda Crandall.
You watch that team 10 years from now. They're gonna be a movement.
Oh, absolutely they are. The idea that that's why they got to understand their life within a full context. They've got to watch each other.
And do what they've done together.
Jason Davis.
I mean, we just have tomorrow. Well, they believe me.
Oh, you don't have to. Here's the evidence. It's evident.
They believe in him. I promised them all. I told them all of them about my Happy Meals. We want us there. We want to go to River. We work.
Michael Drew.
They're more excited than the students.
I know they are.
Marvin Evans Jr.
They are so proud. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Michael Gardner.
They don't have this kind of excitement at curriculum graduation. He's enjoying himself. He might switch over. You never know.
Anthony Goswell.
See how unruly it is? Even all the senators.
Lonnie Gardner.
Oh.
I'll plant some people out in the audience tomorrow night just getting stirred up.
You might have to.
What happens tomorrow night?
Fatima Goldsmith.
Oh, it's a different group.
Yeah, this is continuing education. I'm getting from education.
Nice.
Tomorrow we have class.
How many are there?
Jacqueline
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know how many, but I won't do this one.
Not this many. This is awesome. I'm loving this family support. I'm blown away. I cannot tell you how blown away I am right now.
That's what's about just getting it over. Because like you said, they didn't have to do this.
I didn't have to do this.
You can take a thousand reasons why. I don't need it.
Many excuses.
Austin Johnson.
All right, Thurman.
Robert Jones.
Oh, he has to be proud.
Kayla Knight. Kelvin Norris.
About time.
Oh,
Janasia McGray. Ramona Madrena.
I believe Antonio's going to Washington, isn't he?
He and
Kelly.
Kevin. Is there another one? Who's going from curriculum? Is it two?
Zachary Nizel.
Elijah said maybe he's being smart.
Five? I told him I want him to go to 8th and 9. You've been 8th and 9? It's 8th Street, 8th Street, 9th Street. And the Marine Corps Solid Drill Team. It's outstanding. And the President's own band. I don't know, Midnight Parade, Sunset Parade.
Joshua Moore. Kenneth Moore. Benjamin
She got
Kinross.
86 hugs tonight.
She loves every one of them.
Marcus Rasso.
Jerry. Tell Dr. Bishop she got 6 to 8 hugs tonight.
Thaddeus Robertson. Irvin Rogers. Missy Rogerson.
Sometimes it's the anticipation that suppose your name is not called. You feel like, suppose they don't call my name. You know, the tension is suppose they don't call my name.
They rehearsal, they were all today.
I know, do you know what I mean? It's like, could they have done something I didn't do? You know?
Oh, you rehearsal?
Yeah.
Christine Smallwood. Lynn Smith.
Yeah. Oh. My grandmother would meet me at the bus every day with a switch in her hand and white potatoes and a cabbage in the pot. Go get out your good clothes and get your homework done. Yes, she did.
And Travis Dallas.
I love the individual spirit. I love it.
He was here last night. He posed with everything.
I love the individuality of the human spirit. Oh.
Delma Warren. Lillian Whipper.
Her hair is beautiful.
Jerry, what's going here? Attorney Tassel. Oh, he's here though.
Kelly White.
Her red hair is beautiful. Her red hair is beautiful.
Oh,
James Williams.
She's exciting. He has.
All right, John.
He made it.
Ms. Jackie Gill, Chair, Martin Community College Board of Trustees, will declare you graduates of the high school equivalency and adult high school diploma program.
Woo! Woo!
Well, Mr. James A. Lewis Jr., the high school participating in these graduates, please come forward. Will the graduates please stand?
Turn their tassel. This is the fun part. Woo!
Now, by the authority vested in me by the North Carolina Community College System, I declare you graduates of the high school equivalency program of Martin Community College.
Turn your tassel. You can turn your tassel. Woo!
And you should be. You're entitled to be proud of yourself. You have worked hard to balance your lives and other obligations to complete this goal. I know it was not always easy. I'm proud of you for achieving this milestone. You still have many challenges and accomplishments ahead of you. You're just beginning your adventure into a much better future. You'll continue to learn, to keep current in the ever-changing world in which we live. The more you succeed, the greater the challenges will be. But you'll be able to meet those challenges and accomplish great things. Keep your minds open and don't be afraid to take chances.
That's right.
Whenever you have the opportunity to better your future. You've just taken a big step forward, and you have really begun to start improving your life, your future, and the lives of your families. I congratulate you all and wish you well.
Did she do it? Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay? Are you guys gonna be okay with that?
We want to begin the meeting with thinking out as graduates, audience alike, and we'll all stand and please for the benediction. And may I also bring your attention to those instructions at the bottom of the program and ask you to remain standing until our graduate has left the auditorium. May we pray together. As we have gathered, so now we depart. But these who are here before us do not leave the same as they came. They are graduates with new opportunities and new responsibilities. Lead them, God, to jobs that bring blessing to themselves and to others. Lead them to further their education, for some are not through school. Lead them, for the road before them has many possibilities. Bless, O God, the paths down which they walk. May they be the leaders of strong and kind families. May they be the citizens that change the world.
Yes.
Give them strength. Give them courage. Give them a vision of the person you called them to be. Now, wherever we go and whatever we do, if it is pleasing in your sight, help us to prosper, making us wise and righteous, keeping us safe. Amen.
Amen.
Congratulations.
Give them a piece of joy.
Yes, 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 yes.